Hey guys, welcome back to Goose Adventures. I'm so glad you're here. Honk honk everyone. Well, this is a little different for me to film here, but I want to show you where I'm at and why I'm dressed like this. Look! Oh, I'm so excited to show this to you. Take a look. Ready? The boat's going off for me too, but see? I am at Disney still. So I wanted to talk to you about something. I wanted to talk to you about my Disney story. I wanted to talk to you about what it was like for me in the past versus what it's like for me now. Again, if you're new here, I'm Jen, honk honk. So what it is, again, if you're new here, I keep saying 134 pounds. I know it's more than that, but I don't know exactly how much because, again, at my heaviest, I did not get on the scale. Sorry, I'm pacing. But I didn't get on the scale at my heaviest, so I'm not actually sure exactly how much. Let me stand still because I know it's going to bug some of you. I'm not exactly sure how much I lost, but I know at least 134 pounds. I'm going to guess it's a little more than that. But anyway, you get the idea. So I'm excited to share this with you. And there were people walking out. This is weird for me to film like this. But yeah, so I'm excited to share this with you. I'm embarrassed to share parts of it, but I'm going to. I was hesitant, but I decided, you know what? I pride myself on being honest through this whole journey. I hate that word, but I got to come up with something better. In fact, leave me a comment. Is there a better word than journey? Let me know. But I want to be truthful throughout this journey. I do want to remind you all, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse practitioner. I'm not a nutritionist. So the things I'm telling you are what worked for me. It doesn't mean it'll work for you. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice. You know all that stuff, but I have to tell you every time. Not giving any kind of medical advice. Consult your doctor. But I'm here to support you, and I want to hear from you. So let me know in the comments your thoughts on all of it. Okay, so my Disney story. All right, so I am at Disney and just need a little time off, a little breather, a little break, and I'm happy to be here, but it's kind of emotional for me. Here's why. So it's been a little while since I've been here. Again, I live in Florida, so it's not hard for me to get here. I hope you don't mind if I move. I just feel the need to move. That's kind of me now, moving around. But anyway, it's not hard for me to get here from where I live in Jacksonville. It's only like, I don't know, just over 2 hours to get here. It's not a bad drive, kind of boring, not bad. So it's somewhere I like to come. It's somewhere I like to bring my Gosling. She loves it. And yeah, I mean, look, let me show you. Again, I love this area. The boardwalk, see? It's so pretty. See? It's beautiful. Okay. And Epcot entrance is like right down there. So you can't see where I'm pointing, right down there. Anyway, so I'm happy here, but it is emotional. And let me tell you why. Because I believe it was the last time at Disney. I can't remember. It may have been 2 times ago. I think it was the last time I was here. Again, it's been a little while. Let me start this by saying I am, again, in such a better place physically and mentally than I was. I mean, you can't drop that amount of weight and not feel physically better. So what I mean is the last time I was here, and this is embarrassing for me to admit, I've never said this publicly or out loud. If you need some proof, you can actually go back and look at the videos now, knowing what I'm going to tell you. Sorry about the moving, but and you can see what I'm telling you. You'll be able to see it, and that is here on Goose Adventures. I was filming for the channel. I was in a wheelchair. That's right. I was in a motorized wheelchair. I didn't have to have one. It's not that, but the again, the weight I was carrying, I had plantar fasciitis, and so I just physically didn't feel good. I couldn't walk long distances, and I'm going to talk about some stuff that's a little embarrassing, but like I couldn't walk long distances because it hurt. My feet would swell up. I was, again, not having the best, I guess, circulation. I don't know, swelling, things like that. Like, I luckily have not had too many health concerns, but that's of concern, you know, early 40s to have that. Terrible like I say, rashes from walking and like legs rubbing together and stuff. This is hard to talk about. You know, like carrying that much weight, you don't feel very good. I didn't feel very good physically. So this is such a different trip for me because, again, the last time I was in a wheelchair, I was embarrassed. I'm not talking about people that need wheelchairs because they need wheelchairs. That's not embarrassing. I get it. I'm not trying to be insensitive about it. It's just me personally was embarrassed because I felt like that is something that I should be able to control. And it was out of control. I was out of control. I said before in another episode, sorry for the turn. I said before in another episode, I'm an addict. I'm a recovering addict from food and overeating. And so it's hard. It's hard to admit that. I've never had any kind of substance issues. So food is just different. Food's a hard one. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's hard because, you know, you can live without substances, right? You can't live without food. So for me, I had to change my thinking about food. I had to take the emotional components. I had to drop the addiction. I'm making it sound easier than it is. It's not been easy, but it's something you can achieve. We can do it together. We can flock together on this. But I'm telling you this to tell you it doesn't matter where your starting point is. My starting point was not good. It wasn't. Again, I was in a wheelchair. You can see, I'm trying to remember if I edited it out, but you can see the way I had filmed in some of those earlier videos. There's a boat coming. Want to see the boat? Here it is. It's coming into view. But you can see in those earlier videos that I was like rolling in the way that it was filmed. That's because I was in a wheelchair. It's embarrassing because I was capable of walking. It was just very painful. And like, I needed to do the walking, but I just wasn't in a position to do that. So turns out I needed to lose the weight first, because now, like today, I walked over 20,000 steps. Yesterday, 19,000 steps. I was determined to beat that, and I did. And which is why I keep moving right now. But yeah, so that's the truth. So I'm telling you this to say, yes, it's embarrassing for me. It's something I didn't actually want to reveal, but I'm revealing it because I can tell you, and again, people ask me and I can tell you honestly, I don't judge people who have used any kind of weight loss drugs. That's up to you. I have not done that. I have not undergone any kind of weight loss procedures or weight loss medicine, nothing like that. It's just been every day working really hard to achieve what I want to achieve. And it's been about 15 months of this every single day. But you can do it. It doesn't matter where your starting point. We all start from somewhere, you know? You can do this. I promise you, you can. It's not easy. It's not easy for me to talk about this. It's not easy for me to admit this. It's not easy for me to see myself on camera. It's not. I feel like I look better now, but I still struggle. I do. I've explained before, like, I can't quite accept things. I couldn't accept it when I was at my heaviest, and now that I've lost the weight, I can't accept it. So I get it. Can I just give you a big goosey hug? I feel like we all could use it. But I want to hear your story. I want you to chime in the comments and let me know your thoughts on all of this. Let me know, are you starting in a position similar to where I was? Are you starting in a position where you just want to lose a small amount? Are you struggling? What are you struggling with? How can we help? Maybe that's a good place. Maybe if you tell me what your struggles are, I don't pretend to have the answers, but maybe somebody in the comments will have a suggestion, something like that. That could be a good place to start. I really mean it when I say I want this community to flock together and to support each other. So if I can help with that in some way, that's what I want to do. I love you flockers so much. I truly do. It's hard for me to share personal details like this, and that's an embarrassing one for me. Again, I'm not at all knocking anybody that needs a wheelchair. It's me personally realizing that I was so out of control and that I was so overweight at that point. Like, it just, there's a boat going by. It just was, yeah, it's just hard. It's hard to relive that. It's hard to talk about that. It's hard to go back through that and talk about it and to realize, I mean, I'm proud of how far I've come, but that's true. That's a true story. There's so many times where I would want to keep going, like at Disney, but then I wouldn't be able to keep up. Like, my legs would hurt, or again, like rashes and stuff, like, you know, rubbing parts, you know, it would hurt, and it was uncomfortable, and I didn't feel good about myself, and I didn't want to wear shorts, you know, like, just, and again, who am I? I know I'm my own worst critic. You can wear shorts if you want to wear shorts. I just personally did not feel comfortable in that, and now look at me. Yay. But I'm just saying, like, I never thought I'd be able to wear something like this, which, by the way, ties behind my neck. How fun is that? I love it. Anyway, I just wanted to record this and get the light out of my face. I just wanted to record this and tell you, you got this. Like, I'm not trying to be cheesy or like rah, 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 because there's days you're going to have a tough time. Why is it so, like, I don't know if you can, it might just be my screen. I may have got sunscreen on my screen, so if it's a little bit like glary, I apologize. But there are days that are going to be really a pain in the rear. They are. That's how it goes. But you can do this. You just got to take it a day at a time, right? I mean, that's what I heard about addicts and addictions when I was studying. Like, I mean, I'd have to look it up. It was like, okay, I'm going to make it a day without wrecking myself with the wrong foods. And I know I talk a little bit harsh about it, but the key here is that's just my personality. I don't do good with sugarcoating things. I don't. I did that for too long. I babied myself or something for too long, and I let it get out of control. So once I snapped out of that and I realized, oh, I can do this. Oh, it's okay to work hard. It's okay to feel uncomfortable to achieve what I want to achieve. So that's where I am now. I've lost the weight, and I mean, I'm a work in progress. I want to work on a physical transformation and improve like my physical fit level. So that's my thing that I'm working on, but I want to be there because it's just an everyday thing for me on this eating. So I'm going to continue. We're going to keep talking about this, and I have a million topics to cover. I want to know though, for this one, leave me in the comments, what's your challenge? Meaning, what's something you struggle with? I'm trying to think. For me, it was being addicted to food, to turning to food as an emotional support. I was putting way too much value in it. If things were good, I would eat. If things were bad, I would eat. You know, like I put way too much into it. And so I've had to teach myself how to let that go. It's not easy, believe me. I can try to help, but I'm telling you, it's not easy. Don't let me fool you. But yeah, that's where my head was at. And being here at Disney is emotional for me because, again, like where I came from, sorry, my arms are getting tired holding this thing. Where I came from, it's just so different than where I am now. And I don't just mean the weight loss, I'm saying mentally it's different. Physically, it's different. The mobility is different. The way I feel is different. I saw some friends who are lovely and they told me I look a lot younger. I'm like, yes. I mean, I think so too, but it's just, I don't know. That's amazing. It just made me feel so good. So I wanted to make this to tell you I'm here with you. I've been where you're at. There's nothing too embarrassing. Don't share anything you don't want to share in the comments. You know, I get it. Remember, it's public, so you have to decide that for yourself. But it's like I didn't want to start because I was embarrassed at how far I'd let it go. But you got to start somewhere. That's it. You got to start somewhere. You got this. I'm proud of you. If today's your first day of starting, it's the first day of starting. You started. That's good. You can't let, if momentum slows down or if you have a bad day, you can't let that be it. You just got to keep going and say, all right, I'm going to keep going. You got this. I'm proud of you. I'm there with you. I'm flocking with you. I'm flocking with you, flockers. But I am. Can we celebrate this together? This is a big deal. I went from not being able to walk very well to this. I mean, to walking 20,000 steps, and honestly, like, my feet aren't even swollen. Like, my legs are a little tired, but I don't feel bad. I feel like I could walk more. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, thank you, flockers, so much for all your lovely comments, for all your support. I just want you to know you mean the whole wide world to me. Truly you do. Thank you for everything. Leave me your comments. Leave me your honks. And I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Honk, honk, everybody. Somebody's having a good time. All right, bye.